Hi, I'm Julie Prestsetter, and I am the author of Before Someday. When I decided to redo the covers for the Double Threat books, my friend Matt helped me out, and he helped me find two of the most perfect models. I got to choose them. He sent me a bunch of pictures of, he did a casting call on a model website, and so I looked at a lot of pictures of guys. And when I saw Gabe, who plays Alex, I knew immediately. I'm like, this is the guy I want. He is awesome. He's perfect. And then he showed me a picture of Meg or Journey, and she was going to be coming into town. And I said, if we can arrange it around her schedule, then she's exactly who I want. That's who I picture Meg to be. Journey is from Michigan, and so she was flying into Southern California, and we were able to make it all work. Gabe is local to Southern California as well, and so it was just perfect. When the two first met, it was super cute. She thanked me because Gabe is a little hot. And so that was pretty cute to see them work together and on those books, and that was 3 years ago, so they were a lot younger then. And it was like, Meg and Alex meeting for the first time, a little bit uncomfortable, a little bit uneasy, unsure, and she's cute and he's cute, and just getting to see that through their pictures their relationship grow just like it did in the books was pretty special. It was a vision that I had in my head that I wanted to use a birthday cake or a cupcake of some sort that was meaningful to Meg and Alex, because it's her 18th birthday and they're finally getting there someday or there forever. And I couldn't think of exactly what I wanted to do, but I knew I wanted that. And so I asked some of my off-the-shelf girls, and Renee Carlino said, when all else fails, you need to go with Molly Ringwald. And so she flashed me a picture of 16 candles and Molly Ringwald and Jake Ryan, but who the hell knows his name in real life? But Molly Ringwald and Jake Ryan are sitting there on the table with their cake, and it just hit me. That's exactly what I want to do. Well, not exactly. As you can see, they're not sitting on a table. She's not in a bridesmaid's dress, but they are sitting on a bed, which is significant as well. She has 18 candles on her cake, not 16, and that's pretty significant because she is legal now. That's pretty exciting for Meg and Alex because they've been waiting a pretty long time. Then you fast forward to 3 years later, and we're doing the cover for Before Someday. My very good friend, Slick Reads, she read the Double Threat series, and she has been asking me since the last Double Threat book came out in 2013, Double Threats Forever. She's been asking me, what was Alex doing while he was in college? Meg, all the Double Threat books are about Meg, so everything that she's doing in high school and all the fun that she's having, and still her relationship growing with Alex. But you wonder, while he's away at Berkeley, he has to be doing something. And I would tease her and I would say, well, Alex is sitting in his dorm room and he's just thinking about Meg. He's not doing anything else. But of course, he's a guy and he's in college, and so he's doing other things. So when I finally decided to do Before Someday, and thanks to Slick Read. So those of you that wanted it, follow her on Facebook and Twitter and everything else, and tell her thank you, because really having her voice in my head telling me I had to do it really pushed me to get it done. And so now 3 years later, we're doing the covers for Before Someday, and I called Journey and I asked her, when is she going to be in town, or is she coming to California soon so we can do these covers, and it just worked out perfectly. She was here for President's Day weekend and got Gabe, and we were able to make it happen. It was super exciting to see these two come together again. They were no longer uncomfortable and unsure about each other. They knew each other now. They're much older and more mature. So it was fun. It was fun. They are the best. Just um, just watching them, you would think that, oh my goodness, even though they're actors, they're models, you just wanted them to be really Meg and Alex. You really truly believed it when you were watching them. It was like, oh my goodness, you picture them while you're reading the books. You picture them, on the cover, and you picture like watching their love grow. It was like super cool to see that. Instead of it being a photo shoot day, it ended up being a photo shoot weekend. I picked up Journey on Saturday from Hollywood, and brought her back to the Inland Empire. We got a hotel room there, and she got ready for the day, and then we all went back to my house. Gabe was already there when we got to my house, and we walked in, and we kind of just stared at him for a little bit, and he just got up and was like, hi. He's so sweet and easygoing and outgoing, and he just reminds me a lot of Alex and his personality and his attitude, and just how freaking cute he is. And that's one thing that we kind of forgot. We looked at him for a while, like, ooh, he's a pretty cute young man. And I invited some family members over, and my daughters invited their friends over to do a fake party, because Meg and Alex party a lot throughout the books. So I wanted to make sure that we got to capture that party atmosphere, get Meg and Alex dancing, and Meg loves to dance. She loves her pit bull, and she likes to boogie a little bit, and so I want to make sure I got that captured. We also took some pictures at my house in the backyard of a fake proposal, because spoiler alert, it's a happy ending. It's romance, so you get your HEA. There's no doubt about that, that's for sure. It's even a sweeter HEA in Before Some Days. They get a little bit of a different take than Meg did. So we got some pictures of that, and that was pretty awesome. One of the most emotional parts of the cover shoot was doing the pictures of their wedding pictures. And it was something I wanted from the beginning. The two of them were going to be here. We were going to be shooting for the whole weekend. So I wanted, for the back cover, I wanted, the happily ever after. I wanted to show their progression. They're not little kids anymore. They're adults now, and I wanted to show their wedding pictures. And from the very beginning, I knew exactly what I wanted Meg to wear. I wanted her to wear my best friend's wedding dress. So I called my best friend and asked her if she could take her wedding gown out of storage, and asked her if I could open it up because it had been sealed. And she said sure. And so I got to use her wedding dress, and I just hoped like hell it was going to fit Meg, or Journey, because Lindsay was super duper tiny, but Journey is also, so that worked. The just reminded me of Lindsay's wedding day, and I got to lace up her dress, and I got to do the same thing with Meg. So it was like doing it all over again, which was really, really awesome. It was just a tiny ass dress, let me tell you. I couldn't fit the corset around my thigh, that's for sure. So, but it looked great on Meg, just as it looked great on Lindsay, and so that's on the back cover of the book, and that was pretty exciting to see those pictures of their wedding day. People joke with me that I have a whole team of people everywhere I go, and for the photo shoot it really went beyond the Dirty Birdies, although some of them were there as well. and some of their children, because I stole Tiffany's son Luke and I stole Kim's daughter Hannah to be Meg and Alex's kids. Beyond the wedding album or the wedding pictures, I wanted to show their children in the photos too, and so those are in there, and it was so super duper cute. It was just like the most exciting thing to see them come to life with their babies as well. Or not babies, they're a little bit older than that, but it was super cute. I also had a friend who was a photographer, Adriana, a visual imagery. She did the photos. Christina did the did makeup, and Kim from Whisper to a Scream in Upland did their hair. And oh my goodness, does Meg's hair look beautiful in those pictures or what? And it was awesome because they stayed the whole day and they changed their hair and makeup in between each pose or each thing that we wanted to do. So from the cake shot to the wedding shot to the shots with their kids, they worked through all of that, and everyone were real big troopers. We stole all my mom's we stole all of her decorations and frames and plants and things from her house so we could make the hotel room look like a living room. We took Debbie's blankets and her magazines so we could turn it into a living room. My sister played the hostess with the mostess and really took care of all the hospitality, so we had plenty of snacks and plenty of drinks to eat while we were there. It was a very, very long day, but well worth the process to be able to see Meg and Alex come to life from the first Double Threat books when they were young and Meg was just a baby, till now when she's going off to college and she's finally got the man of her dreams. So who wouldn't want that, right? If you're interested in reading Before Someday, and you haven't read the Double Threat books yet, I would really recommend it because it's really nice to see Alex's perspective on him finding the one, but it really you really want to make sure you read the Double Threat books first because it makes sense and you get to see both points of view. I can't wait for my Double Threat readers to see what the hell Alex was thinking when they did Strip Twister. I can't wait for you guys to read a letter from Ben to Alex. I can't wait for you to find out what in the world he was thinking when he was with Amy for so long. Are you kidding me? She is for a whole nother. She's just speechless. She's just drama, right? So you get to find out all about Amy, and so you're like reading these books and you're like, wow, oh, I get it now. So make sure you read the Double Threat books if you haven't read them yet. They are on sale on Amazon, iTunes, Kobo, and Barnes & Noble. The box set is only $2.99, so you can't beat that. 4 full books, YA books for $2.99. Before Someday is kind of be like a combination of YA and new adult because it's Alex's point of view, so it gets a little bit more grittier than it would be for Meg's. And there will also be some surprises on the way, so make sure you stay tuned on March 15th so you get a little bit of a surprise and a little bit of a peek at what's to come. Obviously, stay tuned to my website for the rest of the month until we get to Before Someday, which releases on March 29th, but particularly pay attention to March 15th. Thank you so much.